So welcome everyone. Welcome to this month's Divine Pulse Circle, hosted by me, Elsa Field, priestess of Sacred Sound and priestess of Avalon. And this month, as always, I am beaming into this session from Glastonbury, the sacred Isle of Avalon. Just closing down some windows over here on my screen, so I can really drop in with you all. So it's an honor to be with you today, sharing this free community offering, this zero-cost offering from Myrtle Grove Mystery School, which is the Sacred Sound collective and mystery school that I founded. And together we spiral and circle through different sacred sound teachings, really assisting you and empowering you to step forward as a priestess, as a sound healer, as a channel in your own unique right. I'm just seeing there's an AI kind of assistant here with us in the Zoom room. Kia, if you wouldn't mind just maybe removing the AI. It's not a problem. I just think it would be a clearer space without it, if that's okay. Thank you. Yeah, so we begin every circle with an opening invocation to ground us all in the space and in the energies of this exact moment when we're meeting. And then every month I offer a teaching, a kind of attunement with the energies of this moment. And it's always super inspired by the astrology and what is going on in the stars, because that feels super important at all times to really tune in with the cosmic cycles, because these really impact us here on Earth. And I always love to lead us all on a short journey as well as part of our circles. And I'm feeling really strongly today the presence of Divine Mother Isis, as this day, August 12th, was traditionally celebrated as her birthday and one of her biggest festivals in ancient Egypt. So I love that we timed this on August 12th, which is the kind of official closing of the Lion's Gate portal. Although the energy of this very strong energy of Sirius being really present will definitely continue for us for the next couple of weeks, I feel, right up until that movement into Mercury retrograde that's coming in the second half of August as well. So my dears, this is an exciting day. Today I have a really beautiful announcement as well for all those interested in our mystery school programs. We will be opening the doors to our beloved foundational group program, The Cosmic Voice, for an autumn cohort. And so some of you will have received this if you're on the wait list for the course. I know a lot of you have been waiting to join the course for several months and been waiting patiently for us to open the doors. So I will share more about our group program that's coming up as well at the end of this call. All right, my loves. So I invite you to make yourselves comfortable, to make sure that you have turned off all of your distractions, put away your mobile phone. If you have any loved ones around you, just really gently inviting you to claim this space for yourself, making sure that you won't be disturbed for the next hour, 50 minutes. And if you haven't done so already, I invite you to light a candle as well. Have a candle burning in your space, even if it's just a little tea light. I've got this beautiful pillar candle burning over here for us in honor of this circle. And in honor of all of the sisters who are here live with us on Zoom, in the Facebook group, and who will catch this as a replay as well. So when you're ready and you feel settled, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze and tune in with this opening invocation. Feeling the ways in which your body is connected to the ground or the seat where you are. Perhaps your feet are on the ground, so really feeling that connection between your body and the floor of the building where you are, or maybe you're outside in nature. And from that connection, sending your roots of light down, all the way down into the earth. Feeling how anchored and rooted you can be in this moment. And when you're ready, you can take some deep breaths, some deep belly breaths, breathing into the pelvis, into the womb space on the inhale. And as you exhale out, just letting go of anything that is not of this moment. Anything heavy that you've been carrying from your day, from your week. And this has been a really intense time over the Lionsgate portal for many of us. This time is a portal of massive creativity. It's a time each year when we receive huge amount of solar light and energy from the combined light of our sun and Sopdet, Sirius, our spiritual sun. And so however you are feeling today, whatever you are bringing to this circle, really welcoming all parts of you here. And all around this beautiful planet, feeling each one of us who has chosen to make this special sacred time to be in community and sisterhood. Feeling each one of us really lighting up like stars with our candle flames, relighting the flame of the divine feminine, relighting her flame within you. Feeling this flame of loving energy, this connection to the goddess in all of her forms and faces, lighting up in your heart space. Lighting up your roots that keep you grounded and anchored into Mother Earth. In this moment, invoking and feeling the presence of any guides, benevolent guides that you work with in your life. Feeling them with you in this circle of light, helping you to birth your vision, birth your voice into being in the world. Calling in the presence of Lady Isis, Great Queen. Feeling her presence arriving as a golden emanation from Source, this ancient divine mother, 10th dimensional being, Isis. You may wish to speak her name, Isis, or Auset, her Kemetic name, or Isa Isa, as we call her in our community here in Avalon. And feeling the presence by her side of our beloved overlighting goddess guide, Hathor, Hathor. And Sekhmet, lioness goddess, whom we especially revere at this time in her season, as the sun moves through the constellation of Leo, the lion, the lioness, helping each one of us to come forward in our true, courageous spirit. And I invite you, if these goddesses are new to you, if their presence feels, like this is one of the first times you've really invoked their presence, just really begin to feel how, even though we are invoking them, they are always here with us. They are streams of energy, strands of energy. I know for many of you, these guides are really beloved and well known. And together, I invite you to join me in an invocation with your voice. Perhaps you wish to hum, perhaps a tone comes through. Perhaps you speak the names of other guides that you're welcoming in to be with you for this Saturday evening transmission, this Divine Pulse Circle. However your voice sounds today, really welcoming her, allowing her to be heard. Allowing the sound of this crystal singing bowl to gently wash over you, wash through you, allowing these energies of the divine feminine to rise up and be felt in every cell. Blessed be. We welcome you, Isis, Hathor, Sekhmet, and all the other beings that are present here in this space. Thank you, everyone. So beautiful to feel our collective invocations. And this is one of the intentions of this circle, is to provide this anchoring point for our community, this beautiful divine feminine community that is centered here in Avalon and spreads throughout the world through each one of you and your presence with these teachings, with the sacred sound teachings that are being brought through to earth at this time through those in our community. That, you know, whether you're here in these circles or you're inside of our Priestess of Sacred Sound training or one of our other trainings, you're so welcome here. And each of us has that unique voice of creation that we are sharing and cultivating, or we would not be here in this circle. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I really want to presence in this circle as well just how difficult this Lionsgate portal has been in many parts of the world. I'm especially really thinking in this moment of the beautiful island of Maui, where I know there are still many wildfires that people are working around the clock to really quell and quench. And throughout this circle today, I really welcome all of your prayers for that beautiful, beautiful island. And at the end of our circle today, we'll also send out a big beam of healing sound towards those beautiful lands. And yeah, just really an acknowledgement of the deep, deep levels of suffering and pain and loss that are occurring in not just in Maui, but in many parts of the world that are experiencing extreme weather at this time. Yeah, so just wanted to presence that and really feel that prayer weaving its golden light through our circle. And the power of prayer is, as you all know, is so powerful. Yeah. So I want to give so much gratitude to all of you, those of you that came to our beautiful Lionsgate Sekhmet transmission, Sekhmet ceremony on Monday. Yeah, it was an incredible gathering as we brought into the world and made this sacred offering of our Sekhmet frequency, this very fiery transmission. And I'd love to know, those of you here live, have you listened to Sekhmet frequency yet? What words would you use to describe this new frequency that we've created, that Jerome and I, my partner Jerome and myself, have created? And if you haven't listened yet, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, YouTube, all of the places where you can receive music at this time. Yeah, Debbie says, powerful. Olivia, embody the raw. Amazing. Yes, for sure. Yeah. Fatma says she's going to listen. Amazing. Rita says it was amazing and I can still feel the healing. Ah, wonderful. Yeah. So we are now in this pivotal moment, right? This special day, August 12th, where for millennia, as humanity have felt the Lionsgate portal opening, we're beginning to feel it closing again. As we move into this last stage of the season of Leo, the moon is in Cancer today. We have a beautiful new moon in Leo coming up next week, before we move into the new moon in Virgo, right? Or the waxing moon in Virgo, I should say. And we'll move into Virgo season. And so this is a really beautiful moment for integration, for really allowing ourselves to receive all of the blessings and the downloads and the transmissions that those of us who work in the spiritual realms will have been calling in at this time of the Lionsgate, right? In your own unique ways. This is a powerful time in the year to call in healing, to call in divine support, and to really call in that energetic support from the other dimensions and realms that will really help to empower you on your path of manifestation and birthing into the world. And I'm noticing a theme in the beautiful women that I'm so privileged to work with. A theme that I'm really noticing coming up is around creativity and the flow of our creativity, and specifically when we share, when we should, or when we feel to share our creative endeavors versus keeping our creative energies to ourselves. And this is something that Leo season in particular really challenges us to think about, right? It's that moment of stepping into the limelight, stepping into the center, allowing parts of us that maybe haven't been fully seen by others before to shine, because Leo is a highly relational sign. Leo really thrives in relationship, right? And in that mirroring, that sacred mirroring of their gifts from others. And so this is a real theme at this time, this real understanding that we're being collectively called forward even more into our sacred service, especially as, you know, so much turbulence is happening around the world. Those of us that are leaders and priestesses and healers, we are being called more into our service. And yet there's some fear around that sometimes, right? I know there is for me. I definitely have a real love of being the scholar in the background. I love being the weaver of the web, but it may surprise you to know that I'm not super big on being in the spotlight and in the limelight. And we recently did a beautiful performance with our goddess rock band called Divine Roots here in Glastonbury as part of the Goddess Conference. And I'm one of the singers in that beautiful collective of musicians. And for the first time, we hired a photographer to take professional photos of us during the ceremony that I will share on socials quite soon. But this was so interesting for me, like this feeling of being really in my full Leo power, because I don't have any Leo in my chart. So really being seen. I was wearing this gold glittery dress, you know, I had my hair done, everything was super Leo to the max. And just really observing and noticing that sense in me of like, I'm ready to let my fire rise and be seen in its full power. That's the energy of Leo season, right? And so this is about flow and it's about balance, isn't it? Everything in our sacred work is about following the true flow of our creativity. And there's something to be said for holding on to that power until we're ready to share it with others. Because the moment when you make that social media post, or you release the song or the music video, or you create the art exhibition, whatever it is, whatever expression of your creativity and voice it is, in order for it to be a success on all levels, you have to be invested in your joy from the experience, right? And this is what Leo really teaches us. She teaches us the power of finding joy in our creative endeavors. And I have to say, in my own sacred work, and in building our beautiful Myrtle Grove Mystery School, the times when I have felt a sense of pure success, so I've served the people I desired to serve in the biggest way I could, it was always connected to my joy, to my feeling of being creatively fulfilled and nourished in myself, as well as serving others. And so in your own life, this is something to reflect upon, right? Because I know most of you here will be creatives. Perhaps you are a singer, perhaps you're a sound healer, perhaps you are a priestess. And something that I'm constantly reminded of in Leo season is refocusing on the joy and the passion behind the creativity. Otherwise, what's the point? We're not going to want to show up for that healing work, right? And it's easy in this world, I've spoken about this before, in this world of intense social media presence, to get into a place, I find myself there sometimes, of I should share this because it's what people want to hear, or it's what my community wants, or I haven't posted for a while and this is really important, so I need to post about it, right? And so this circle today is as we integrate these Leo energies, the theme is really about finding the nectar in your creativity again, rather than it being connected to the word should in any way. Really understanding that in fact, the majority of us are not burned out from serving. We're burned out from the consistent social media algorithms, the pressure of what we need to share, when we need to share, and the commodification of our voices, essentially, that is still going on in insipid and different ways. We might not be in a place anymore where in the Western world it's dangerous for us to share our voices, but we're definitely in the middle of a big battle with mainstream media and control in that sense over our voices and who gets to see what we're sharing about. And so, yeah, like Tara's saying, the playfulness and the joy, and really trusting that it's okay to share more. It's okay to post more. It's okay to create more offerings, but ensuring that it's sharing from the heart. So that's my belief at this time. I don't observe that there's a big sense of burnout from service itself. What I observe, and I observe in myself, is a sense of feeling burned out from the system of sharing. And so I would argue, as priestesses, as healers, we are just beginning this new dawn of our sacred service on Gaia and what that can mean for our communities. Just imagine for a moment. Imagine if you have a sacred business or a sacred offering that you're birthing to the world, a form of creativity, all of those beloveds and people that you desire to serve and that you know your work can have a huge impact for. That's the power of your voice, right? And so really allowing this circle today to be that clarion call to return to your creativity and the pursuits in your creativity that truly bring you joy, rather than any sense of I should do this, or this is you know what my business coach told me to do if you have a business. Or do you see what I mean? It's a subtle shift, but it's actually a massive reclaiming of our power as priestesses and healers. And the amazing thing is, it opens more avenues for the people who truly desire to receive our service to actually receive it, because we are clear in our channel and we're anchored in the truth of what your voice is here to share. And so just taking a moment to feel this message landing for you in its own unique way. And we feel and we invoke today the presence of Divine Mother, Isis. She who carries these codes around sovereignty and feminine leadership, and also sisterhood. So Isis is she is very much connected to her sister Nephthys, who's the goddess of the night, as Isis is goddess of the day. And so just feeling this presence throughout time of these powerful goddess archetypes, and the way that women have always formed these networks of co-creative support, collaboration, and sisterhood. And it is a great lie that we have been told and taught to mistrust other women. It is a great lie that together we are diffusing together now. we're together commanding any places of distortion around trusting other women in our lives to be released. And so I invite you to feel in this golden energy of beloved Mother Isis, I invite you to feel a creative avenue in your life that you're opening up at this time. Perhaps it is your music, your song. Perhaps it is a sacred business offering. Perhaps it is another beautiful creative offering, because when it comes to spiritual creativity, right, within the realm of spirituality, everything is creative. We're working with creative life force energy. So maybe it is your daily practice that comes to mind. Something in your life that you are committed to, that brings you joy, that connects you with your life force. And just notice this beautiful pathway that's unfolding for you, that you are choosing to walk towards. And feeling if there is any way in which you can bring your voice more fully to it. Are there ways in which you hold yourself back? Are there ways in which you stop yourself from truly trusting that flow of creativity between you and Source? And perhaps you feel that the way is completely clear and you have all of the answers that you're calling in. And so feeling now in this moment, if there are places where you hold yourself back from fully sharing your voice, your creative message with the world, seeing if you can consciously bring your breath to those places with your eyes closed or with a soft gaze. Perhaps it's around your throat center. Perhaps it's held in your heart or your solar plexus. A fear of what others might think if you step into your leadership, or if you show others your magical priestess self. All of these places are sacred. They all carry so much information for us. But breathing into them, and I invite you to gently begin to feel that you can offer these places to Isis, into her golden basket that she's carrying. And around Isis, we feel the presence of her waters, the waters of the Nile. At this time of the inundation, every year as Sirius rose in the sky, there would be a great flood that would bring fertility to all of the lands, all of the trees, all of the plants and flowers. And Isis, she gently places this basket filled with the offerings of everything that you are releasing. She places it gently into the waters of the Nile as a sacred offering into the heart of her primordial waters. And as this basket is taken away, gently you see it getting further and further away from you until it has disappeared. Feeling your power to create the life where your voice is at the center. And we feel with us the presence of the priestesses of Isis and Hathor. And they bring to us beautiful anointing oil, anointing your brow. And they robe you in the robes, the color of midnight blue. Reminding you that you are a channel for the divine feminine, that you have returned to bring your wisdom. And Isis steps forward and she places in your hands a gift that will empower your creative project, your beautiful offering, whatever you brought to mind that you wished to empower through this Lionsgate portal. And as you receive this gift, this object, feeling the beautiful glowing golden light spreading throughout every cell of your being. And in this moment, knowing the way that you can step forward now, the way that Isis is showing you that you can infuse even more of your creative magic into what you are birthing and bringing, in the full knowledge that this circle is here to support you, feeling the other women here, each empowering their own voices. And sending a sound of empowerment forwards to empower your future self coming out of this journey and all the creativity that you are birthing. And gently, gently feeling the presence of the priestesses and Isis, gently being lifted up, dissolving back into their etheric form, but always with us. As you find yourself fully back in your own space, in your own body, breathing in and out. And as we arrive back, feeling that gift that Isis has given to you, whatever it is, perhaps you wish to write it down, make a note of it. Perhaps you wish to share it with us in the chat here. And whatever creativity you are bringing forward to be witnessed by all the goddesses here. And as I play this gentle music, the voice of the goddess, you may wish to move around your space, stretch your body, move your hips, stretch it out, come back fully in, feel that you are really infusing and spreading that golden light of Isis into this moment throughout your whole body. Beautiful. Olivia says a golden bowl of nectar to drink with the gift of lyrical ingenuity. Ooh, how gorgeous, Olivia. Celebrating that. Veronique says to write and speak. Beautiful. Kieran says, I really needed this today. I received a beautiful golden necklace and egg. Cynthia, a beautiful box with white light streaming out of it. Oh, love all these offerings, sisters. Tara says, I could feel Egypt, the date palms, the colors, so nourished and longing satisfied. Yeah, I think many of us who have had those past lives walking as a priestess in the lands of Egypt have this sense of longing, right? And maybe for those of you that visit Glastonbury as well, for me, I definitely have that. It's a feeling of homecoming when we visit these places and we receive and we drink deep from that nourishment. Yeah. Yana says a beautiful lapis lazuli stone. Oh, gorgeous. Debbie and Kia received golden ankhs. Wow. So potent. Fatma had an ankh transforming into a sistrum with different crystals. Wow, such a cosmic gift. Eva received a blue rose. Oh, I love all these shares. Wendy, a basket to collect medicines from my garden to share with others. Yes. Cynthia is creating an abundant circle of intentional movement, helping women open their throat chakras, connect with their throats, hearts, wombs, and yonis. Sign me up, Cynthia. That sounds amazing. Ah, so beautiful. If anyone else feels to share what they are creating, what's their conscious pathway of creation, please feel free. Would love to celebrate you. Yeah, and really feel that burgeoning creativity coming through. that Leo season. And as we move into the season of Virgo very soon, that season which is all about our priestess service. Yeah. So I love this time of year because it's like we flow through this loud and proud Leo energy into the Virgoan energy, which may seem like the polar opposite at first thought, but actually the Virgo energy is that energy of channeled creativity in sacred service, right? Such a beautiful season is coming up. So I want you to put in your diaries our next circle, which is going to be on the third Saturday in September. I need to put it in my diary already. Getting my calendar up to double check I'm telling you the right date. The 16th of September, we'll have our circle right after the new moon in Virgo. So that will be a really beautiful time together. So beautiful, sisters. So yeah, welcoming you to share any of your other creations that you wish to be witnessed in the chat. Oh, so wonderful to feel that overflowing creativity and that support from Mother Isis as the keeper of the waters of the Nile. We celebrate and honor you, Divine Mother Isis. May our pathways of creativity be blessed. May each sister here live or watching the replay know and feel how unique and potent your wisdom, your voice is to share at this time. May all that you are seeking be fulfilled. As we drink deep in these overflowing golden energies, this nectar of the goddess. Beautiful. Fatma says, opening up to being seen on a broader scale in my service as a sound healer and priestess. Yes. Beautiful. Yana, connecting my priestess service to my music. My new concert is a ritual and now I need to share it with the world. I just performed in Rio and it was very powerful. Feel the power and the energy of the women here. What an incredible community we have brought together. So amazing. Celebrating you, Yana. Tara was given a peacock feather staff with a huge amethyst. Wow. So amazing. So as we continue on our journey this autumn with our mystery school teachings, what really became clear to me was this deep desire for a group energy to support this overflowing creativity. And later on in the autumn, Jerome and I will be creating our beautiful sonic mastery and master your sound containers for those of you that feel called to record and produce your own music. But I felt as well before we open the doors to that again, there was this deep desire in me to create another cosmic voice container this year. So we ran it in early spring, in Pisces season. So we're running it again in Virgo season, and I love that polarity that we're anchoring these two halves of the year. And I really feel this momentum in the field, and really among those of you who are coming forward to share your voice and desire support to be held in that sacred space, that sacred circle, to really cultivate these energies within you, the connection between your voice and your spirituality, your goddess essence. That's what this container is for. So Kia has put the link in the chat for the waitlist, because everyone on the waitlist will get access to the waitlist pre-sale that we'll be doing. It will be a highly discounted price for the waitlist. So if you're interested, really invite you to join the waitlist, and it will be, enrollments will be opening very soon. We'll be sending out more information for all of you on the waitlist first in the next few days. And so this is, just to share a little bit about what it is a 6-week journey. And this is our foundational group program that we offer. So it's also the lowest cost live group program that I offer. So it's always offered at a really accessible price. So for those of you that, maybe you're newer to this world of really creating with your voice as a channel in this way, and you're interested in our priestess training, but you want to start with something that's smaller and more kind of bite-sized, this is what this group program is for. And it supports you in combining your priestess gifts of oracling and channeling with your voice. So because I'm a classically trained singer, I love to weave in kind of traditional vocal coaching techniques with embodiment practices. So each week you receive a practice that combines vocal coaching with priestess embodiment. So it's a totally unique program, like all of our Sacred Sound mystery school programs. And I just absolutely adore it. We have a few women who are here with us who've been through that program before. So lovely to see you with us. And so I hope if you're interested, you will take a look at the page. Feel free to reach out to us if you have questions about it. You can email Kia at support@elsafield.co.uk. And we'll share more soon. Yes, you can do it again, Tara. Send me a message for sure. We'll talk about bringing you in again if you want to go through the initiations again. Oh, I love this. Eva says it's beautiful. Kieran says she did it before and it was powerful, really connected her to her womb in a way I never thought possible. Oh, so amazing, Kieran. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, absolutely. Just so honored to support you in this way. All right, beloved sisters, we are drawing towards the close of our circle today, and it would be remiss of me not to share our beautiful sacred music creations that Jerome and I have been creating together for the past 5 years. We're coming up to our 5-year anniversary very soon. So Kia will share in the chat if you loved the music that I shared today and you want to have some of it in your life. You can download longer play music at that link. And it's beautiful music for ritual and meditation, for playing in your goddess temple spaces around the world. Thank you, Eva. I really should have shared when we will start. We're going to start on the full moon in Pisces on the 31st of August. So, yes, I love that some of you are considering joining us again. It's such a magical portal, the cosmic voice. Yes. All right, loves. Let's just take a moment to really feel all of these energies we've raised today, giving such deep thanks for this special, special portal of sisterhood, of creativity, empowering each one of us to step forward from this circle and take those steps in the ways that truly serve our joy, whether that means sharing outwardly with the world, or whether that is keeping your creativity and gestating it even more for yourself right now. Trusting yourself, your intuition, your guidance, trusting your channel. And giving thanks to all of the guides that have supported us so deeply in this divine pulse circle. Giving thanks to the power and energy raised throughout this Lion's Gate portal. Anchoring it into your body. giving thanks. Blessed be, sisters. A deep bow of gratitude to each one of you, and together, if you feel that you have some healing energy to share right now, no pressure. You know, if you're feeling really tired and you're not in a space to do this, but I would love to take a moment just to really visualize sending our strength and our healing intention towards the beautiful island of Maui, to all of the people there, all of the communities there, sending them our strength and support. We're going to make a beautiful sound together and send those healing energies there. Blessed be. Thank you, everyone. Go well with the blessings of this circle. So much gratitude to you for being a part of this community. And I will see you again in September for our next Divine Pulse Circle. I look forward to weaving with you in all the ways in the time between now and then. So much love and many blessings for your creative endeavors. Mwah. Bye.